Hi and welcome to Rumbo al inglés. I am Alberto Alonso and I am here with my beautiful, charming, talented, smart, charismatic, sweet, and lovely student, Raquel del Rio.
Hi, Alberto.
Hi, how are you, Raquel?
You forgot clever.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot clever in my adjectives. It must have slipped my mind. What does this mean, Raquel? To slip one's mind. I said it slipped my mind. What does this mean? Do you know?
When you forget something.
Yes. See, that's why clever is perfect. You're right. I knew I forgot clever. Okay? Yeah, to slip your mind is to forget something. Oh, it completely slipped my mind. It means I didn't think about it. I forgot it. Okay, how are you today, Raquel? How do you feel?
Thank you, I'm okay. I feel good.
Yeah, you feel good? Why do you feel so good? Because you're here with me in English class?
Of course, that's why.
Yeah. Are you kissing up?
Kissing up.
What does this mean? Kissing up, to kiss up. I'm going to give you one little gesture and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm talking about? What is to kiss up in Spanish?
To be really nice to somebody.
Absolutely. In Spanish, to kiss up is hacer la pelota. Okay, but we don't say to make the ball because Spalding, they make balls. What is the tennis company that makes tennis balls? Spalding, all of these. This is to make the ball. So in English, to kiss up is hacer la pelota. But it's okay. I tell my students, it's always a good idea to kiss up to the teacher. It's not a bad thing. The teacher loves a kiss up. So it can be used as a noun or it can be used as a verb. Okay? He is a kiss up or he kisses up all the time. Okay? But I like a kiss up, so that's fine. That's fine. But I was kissing up to you in the beginning of the show, if you recall, all the adjectives. But I wasn't making it up. What is this? To make up.
When you don't really like to somebody, but you're creating words which are not true.
Well, it doesn't have to be true, but maybe you're making something up. I said, I'm not making up, inventar. Exactly. No me lo estoy inventando. I'm not making it up. Okay, to make up. Now, make up has many meanings, but we'll look at that in the future. What happens? A lot of people get very nervous because phrasal verbs have so many meanings. There are some that have 4 or 5 different meanings. For example, to take off your watch. And the plane takes off. But guess what? They're so different that you'll understand them in the context. Is this right, Raquel?
Yeah.
Right? I always say, don't get nervous. Look at the context. It will tell you what it means. Okay? Let me put it back. Actually, I'm going to put it down. Another phrasal verb. Okay? I took it off and I put it down. Okay? What is the opposite of take it off?
Take it on. Put it on. Or
Put it
back on.
Yeah, put it back on. Yeah, good. You got it. Okay, very good. Well, today we're going to look at something that we say in Spanish, excesos y carencias. Excesos y carencias. Okay? Now, in English, let's start with this. Raquel, where is my right? No, I don't know my left from my right. Oh, no. Where is my left hand?
Where is it?
Yeah, in comparison to my right hand, where is it?
On top of the right one.
Okay, this is on top of. This is on top of, okay? So where is my left hand in comparison to my right hand?
Over.
Yes. My left hand is over my right hand. And where's my right hand?
Under.
Yes. Over and under. That's our perfect introduction to these words. Over is sobre o en exceso. To overwork is trabajar en exceso. Okay? And the opposite, to underwork, is carecer. So to do it less. So these are over and under is what we're going to look at today. Okay? Let's take a look. We'll do a few translations just to see if you get the idea. Okay? It's not a difficult complex. So it's a complex thing if you don't know. But let me tell you something. We use it with verbs and adjectives, as you'll see. Okay? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I hope you're not underprepared.
I'm not underprepared.
Are you over-prepared?
No, I'm not overprepared either.
You're just, you're at the perfect point, right? Okay, you got the idea already, all right? She's so brilliant. You're so brilliant, Raquel. Okay, here we go. Tengo que tener cuidado por ahora, ya que gasté más de la cuenta el mes pasado.
Have to be careful now
Yeah.
because I overspent last month.
Yes, I overspent. I don't think there's such thing as underspending. Everybody usually overspends. Do you overspend? I hope not. Okay, here's another one. Sobreestimó el interés popular del evento. Fue un fracaso total.
He overestimated
Yes? Okay.
the general interest,
Public interest.
public interest
Yes.
of the event. It was a totally failure.
Okay, it was a total failure, right? Totally is an adverb. It never goes before the noun, right? So it was a total failure. Okay, it was a total failure, or it was a total flop. Have you heard this word before?
No.
Flop. F-L-O-P. Okay, a flop is a failure. If a film comes out, okay, a film comes out, no one sees it, it doesn't make any money, it's a flop. Okay, this is another word, a synonym for failure, a flop. Okay, so I hope your English is in a flop. I really do. But if you keep practicing and you keep following along with us, I promise you, you will make progress. Isn't that right, Raquel?
That's right.
Okay, tell them.
That's
Because
right.
I'm not making this up. I'm not making it up. The same way with the piano. If you play the piano every day, I guarantee. Remember, I started playing piano when I was a child, right? And the first time you're playing the piano, you can't find the keys. Your fingers go like this, you can't find it. But what happens? If you practice, soon you can close your eyes and your fingers know where to go. And that's the same thing with English or anything in life. The more you practice, the better you are. And this is an expression. Practice makes perfect. Have you heard this expression before?
No, I didn't.
No, I haven't. Have you?
I haven't.
Right? Remember I told you
No,
the
I
auxiliary
haven't.
verb is the key. Have you heard it? No, I haven't. Did you go? Yes, I did. Right? So you're always listening to this auxiliary verb. Auxiliary and modal verbs are the key. Should I smoke?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay. Were you here yesterday?
No, I weren't.
No,
or
I wasn't. Oh, I don't accept that mistake. The verb to be is very important. Were you here yesterday?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Should they, the students at home, should they study English as much as possible?
Yes, they should.
Okay. Will you be here tomorrow?
No, I won't.
Okay. Will, won't. You're always listening for the auxiliary verb. The key. The key. Okay. Here we go. Debes moderarte un poco. Okay. Estás trabajando más de la cuenta y eso puede llevarte serios problemas de salud. A long sentence.
Yes. You should look after yourself a little bit. You are overworking,
Yeah.
and that can bring you serious problem or serious
Health problems.
health problems.
Okay, but another way they say eso puede llevarte a is that can lead, like a leader. It's a
Okay.
liderar, right? That can lead to, one thing leads to another thing. It's an expression in English, say, oh, we spoke for a little while and one thing led to another thing, una cosa. So to lead, and it's an irregular verb, lead, led, led. Okay, and it's a very common expression when you're telling a story. Oh, it was great, and one thing led to another. Una cosa llevó a otra cosa. Okay, all right, here we go. So overworking. There's no such thing as underworking. I don't think this exists. Okay, here we go. La reunión duró más de lo provisto.
The meeting overlast.
Okay, it's a good try because last, the verb to last is durar, right? But the meeting overran. It overran because the run is running time. Have you ever seen this? The running time of the film is this. So the meeting overran. It overran, okay? All right, good. That was a good try though because the verb last, how long does it last? ¿Cuánto dura? So I understood why you said last, okay? Did you say last too? Okay, in this case, we would say it's overran. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's try some with under. We did a few with over. Let's try some with under. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Lo siento, creo que no cociné suficientemente la carne.
I'm sorry, I think I undercooked the meat.
Absolutely, you undercooked the meat. Very good. How do you like your meat, Raquel? When you order a steak, how do you like your steak cooked?
I don't like it undercooked or overcooked, just
Okay.
well done.
Well done. Okay, okay. In my opinion, well done is overcooked. Now, when you order a steak, you have a few different temperatures. Going from rare, which is it's bloody. Okay, rare, medium, which is in su punto, medium well, and well done. Okay, and these are the temperatures of a steak. So I love mine rare. Yeah, I like it to be almost cold. I'm a carnivore. Okay, here we go. Okay, habías subestimado a mi contrincante.
How do you say contrincante?
Good question. Opponent. Opponent is contrincante. I didn't know the word in Spanish, so we're both learning something today. Okay, contrincante. So había subestimado a mi contrincante.
He had overestimated
Okay, subestimado,
or
right?
underestimated. He had underestimated my opponent.
Yeah,
Is that
my
what you
opponent.
say?
Absolutely. Okay, so to underestimate and overestimate. Again, it's a correct word. It just wasn't, it was the opposite of what we were looking for. But you got the idea. I think you got the idea well. Let's do a few more. Nos estamos vendiendo nuestro producto lo suficientemente caro. O no estamos. Because we're with under. Okay, overpricing is the opposite. So what is the...
We are underpricing. We are underpricing our products.
Yeah, we're underpricing our products. Okay, let's look at it with some adjectives. Now, these were all examples of verbs. Let's look at a few different adjectives, okay? Cuando llegamos al aeropuerto, nos dijeron que había overbooking. That sounds like an English word. En el vuelo. Do you know?
When we got to the airport, they told us that they oversold the seats.
Okay, no. They told us that the flight was overbooked.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
you got
really
the idea.
simple.
I think you were trying to complicate it unnecessarily. Okay, no, but that's fine. Okay, and again, this is an example as an adjective. It was overbooked. Okay, let's try another one. Había un serio exceso de pasajeros en el autobús. How many times has this happened to you?
The bus was overcrowded.
Absolutely. The bus was overcrowded. It's a very, very common adjective to say, especially if you live in a city like Madrid or New York. Many places are overcrowded. Even the parks on the weekends, right? Okay, here we go. Here's another one, okay? Según muchos ecologistas, la Tierra está ya superpoblada.
According to lots of ecologists,
Yeah?
the Earth is overpopulated.
Yes, the Earth is overpopulated. Okay, do you think Madrid is overpopulated?
I think it's a bit overpopulated.
Okay, sure. It's very funny, Raquel, that we're talking about population right now, because later we're going to deal with some numbers and we're going to talk about population. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now, this is a really common one, too. Okay, this one, I'm going to give you this one, and then we're going to go on to some numbers. Okay? En mi opinión, el último taquillazo en Hollywood está verdaderamente, you're seeing all my Spanish mistakes now, verdaderamente sobrevalorado.
How do you say taquillazo?
It's a video store. I'll give you a hint. It's a video store. Think about it. Blockbuster.
Really?
Taquillazo is Blockbuster.
The last Blockbuster was overestimated.
Okay, this would be a little different. Overrated. So a lot of times this happens now in the movies. If you go see a film, you see the trailer, right? And you see all these excellent parts and action, and then you go to see the film and you say, when you leave, all the publicity and marketing, most things now are overrated. Okay, overrated. Rate is como, it's the idea of giving something a mark or something like this. So many things are overrated. These reality programs on TV, Big Brother, all of these programs, they're overrated in my opinion. Do you agree?
I agree with you.
Yeah, they're really...
A little bit. I agree with you a little bit.
You what? Oh, you're not one of those. Oh no. I overestimated you. Okay, so
don't underestimate me.
Don't
please.
underestimate you. Okay, what is the opposite of overrated?
Underrated.
Yeah, so there's a film that didn't get a lot of publicity. They didn't have a big marketing budget. What happens? The film was underrated. And then you go see it and you say, that was a really great film. But you didn't hear anything about it until someone recommended the film to you. Okay? All right, so a little bit of over and under. Raquel, ask me if I'm underpaid.
Alberto,
Yeah.
are you underpaid?
I hope my boss is listening. Of course not. I'm overpaid. No, well, I'm not overpaid either. I'm paid just the perfect amount. Okay? But a lot of people complain that they are underpaid. Why? The price of housing is going up. A lot of prices and things are going up very quickly. So I hear this complaint all the time. Oh, I'm underpaid. Okay? But obviously this isn't the case with me. Wink, wink. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay. Now, how would you say, like, if, like, some children, poor children who live in third world countries, how would you say that they haven't eaten enough?
They are underfed.
Underfed. Absolutely. They're underfed, right? Me? The opposite? Go ahead,
Overfed.
you can say it.
Overfed.
I'm overfed.
You are not overfed.
Are you kissing up?
No, I'm not.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. Now, there's another thing too. A lot of people complain. I work with a lot of people in companies, and a lot of people say my department is understaffed. Have you heard this word before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, understaffed. You don't have enough people to do the tasks that you need to do. It's understaffed. Okay, so you understand that it's a pretty simple concept, but we use it all the time. Natives, we use this over and under all the time. Infra, under. Over, sobre, o más. Okay? All right, very good, very good. Well, speaking of numbers and population and all of this fun stuff, we're going to take a look at another little exercise with some numbers, okay? Now, Raquel, do you like numbers?
I don't, Alberto.
Ugh, I hate numbers. Do you like numbers? Yeah? I don't. If it weren't for my calculator on my phone, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. Possibly. I mean, it's a joke, obviously, but I get nervous when I see numbers. Do you get nervous?
No, I don't get nervous, but I just don't like them.
Okay, yeah. When I see big numbers and a lot of complicated numbers, I start to get a headache and I get nervous. Okay? I'm a person who likes words more than numbers. How about you? Do you like words or numbers? I can't hear you, but you can answer out loud in your house, okay? Tell your wife or your husband or your best friend, okay? All right, well, let's take a look. How do we approximate numbers? There are a few different ways to do it. So, Raquel, how many people were there in New York in the year 2006? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Ask me.
How many people were in New York?
How many people were there? Había, right? Or hubo is were there. El haber is there plus to be. Ask me.
How many people were there in New York in 2006?
Yeah, okay. Now we have a few different options here, okay? We can say there were about 8,214,429 people. That's not about though, that is there were. But if you want to say there were about 8 million people, or you can say around. About or around is alrededor de. Okay, about or around. Many people say more or less. It's not a very native expression in English to say more or less. Why? I told you, we're lazy. We'll take the short one. About or around. There's another way to say it too. Ask me, Okay, what we do, I'll tell you what we do. So I said to you the number 8,214,429. Another way to say this is from 8 to 9 million people. Did you notice how in the first part I didn't say million? It's not necessary. You don't have de 8 a 9 millones. I think you say the same thing in Spanish. You leave out, omitir, to leave out, right? You leave out the first million because we know it's a very broad to say 8 to 9 million. That's a very vague amount. So let's do this. I'm going to ask you how many people there are. You probably don't know, so let's do this. You ask me how many people there are. I'll tell you, and then I want you to give me the approximation using 8 to 9 million, 10 to 12 million, whatever, okay?
Okay.
We'll do it that way, okay? Ask me, well, we did this one, but I'm going to give it to you. Ask me how many people there were in New York in the year 2006.
How many people were there in New York in 2006?
Perfect, okay? There were 8,214,429 people. Write this number down. I want you to write this down. I hope you're doing this with us. Okay, get a pen. If you don't have a pen, get a pen and paper. We'll wait for you. No, we can't wait for you, but you got the idea, okay? Raquel, how many people were there? About how many people were there in New York in the year 2006?
There were about 8,000 million.
No, there were about 8 million. Or
8
there were,
million.
let's try it with this. There were 8 to 9 million people because it's between 8 and 9, the number. Okay, so let's do it with the 8 to 9 million. De 8 a 9 millones. Okay? Let's look at one of my favorite cities, Madrid. Are you familiar with this city?
Very familiar.
Okay, Madrid is a great city. Well, New York and Madrid, I chose my two favorite cities as the first ones, okay? Raquel, ask me how many people there were in Madrid in 2005.
How many people were there in Madrid in 2005?
Okay, write this down. Do you have your pen? Write this down. I'm going to write it too, okay? There were 3,228,359 people in Madrid. Okay? Did you write that down? So, tell me an approximation.
There were 3 to 4 million people in 2005.
Yeah, okay, there were 3 to 4 million people in 2005. Okay, one more with this, okay? Ask me how many people there were, oh no, this is present. Ask me how many people there are in Hong Kong now.
How many people are there in Hong Kong now?
There are 6,921,700 people. Give me an approximation.
There are 6 to 7 million people.
Absolutely. Okay, let's look at another factor, not population. What does GDP stand for? Stand for is significar. When you have, for example, USA stands for United States of America. VIP, VIP, stands for very important person. Okay, so what does GDP stand for? Do you know?
I don't.
Ask me.
What does GDP stand for?
Okay, GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. Okay, in Spanish this is Producto Interior Bruto. Okay, this is the total of goods and services. Okay, let's do one more. Ask me what the GDP was in the United States last year.
What was the GDP
in the US?
In the US last year?
Okay, it was 13.3 trillion US dollars. Can you give me an estimation?
It was 12 to 13 million dollars.
Okay, trillion. But
Trillion.
you got the
I
idea.
missed that.
You got the idea. The numbers are difficult. We'll do more numbers in the future. But I just wanted to show you the idea of how we estimate numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Okay, I just wanted to thank you all for coming. Of course, thank you so much to you, Raquel. It's been a pleasure once again.
Thank you, Alberto.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.